Hello, folks. My name is Detroit Miracle, and I'm back like Count Dracula. Yeah, folks, and I'm happy to be back, I must say. Well, it appears as though that psycho twerking therapist has resurfaced. Yes, folks, you can believe me. You remember months back when a therapist lady got on TikTok and went on a rant where she was talking about black men, saying that they are problematic, busted and dusty, and more. And then this lady went on to say that she was essentially God's gift to black men because 95% of her clientele base was black and they were men. Yeah, she said she's some kind of a therapist who helps people deal with problems. But nevertheless, she went on a rant where she was condemning black men. She was saying that guys like me are completely difficult to deal with and we won't listen. We don't like to bring much to the table in relationships and things like that. And during the course of that video, she was showing her butt and smacking it and twerking and joking. Okay, now after that video was released soon after, in fact, this lady came under heavy backlash and scrutiny and she ended up being fired from her job. So she did another video stating that black men got her fired and they took her video a little bit too serious and all of that, and that was just plain mean and cruel. She never owned up to anything wrong that she did. Now, I must say that months and months back, I did watch that video. I watched a couple of those videos that she made. And I thought that the woman was a little crazy and cuckoo, but she was also funny. That woman wasn't detrimental to society or black men. So she's the type of person that you just ignore. Yeah, you run into crazy people and they're talking crazy and doing crazy things. You usually get far away from them and you observe them at a safe distance, but you tend to disregard those people, especially if they're harmless. Now, that therapist lady was harmless and she was a little bit silly and funny and freaky. So I didn't think much of it. I didn't take her too serious, but a lot of other people did. Okay, so skip ahead all of these months later, this woman made a recent video, this therapist lady that I just talked about. She did a video saying that she's having incredible financial difficulties and she's having trouble paying her bills and rent. And they had just cut her lights off and she was crying. And apparently she believes it's all of our faults as black men. Somebody brought up a good point in a video that I watched where he talked about that very topic. He talked about this woman's financial difficulty and hardship, and he felt that she brought all that on herself. Anyway, he said that she took on the role of being a feminist to condemn and put down black men, but none of those women out there who were feminists themselves would help her. And it has to be a multitude of feminist females who are doing incredibly well or they have jobs. So why didn't they take up a collection to help that woman out in her financial hardship and difficulties? I thought that that was a good point. Like, why didn't they help her? Because she stood up as a feminist and spoke out against who she deemed to be an oppressive type of black man or black men in general. Okay, so with that being said and done, this woman recently did a video saying that she's forced to join OnlyFans. Yeah, and because people can make a lot of money on OnlyFans. Yeah, a lot of people are going over to it, but rather women are, because they can make dirty movies on OnlyFans. They can take naked pictures, and then you have to pay to subscribe to that. So that's what OnlyFans mainly deals with, or it might deal with a lot of other stuff, but it's for pornographic material. Yeah, when a adult industry, which is the porno society, when they sort of lost money and went under because of all the free porn on the internet, a large amount of those porno chicks were going over to OnlyFans. And it is said that they're making a lot more money than they did in the porno industry. Because, when you deal with any type of industry, like the porno industry, the auto industry, the industrialized industries, they tend to rob the people and cheat the people and not pay them very much money. And that is why the rich gets rich and the poor gets poor. But OnlyFans is like a personal business where it is individualized, where you get a page and it's somewhat like a YouTube channel, a Facebook page, an Instagram account, and you put all your material up there, but people have to buy to receive it. That's how OnlyFans works. They have to purchase it because it is not free at all. And it is said that a lot of people on it have made a whole lot of money. Now look, I'm not joining OnlyFans because of my love handles, so I know I'm not making much money. But women like this therapist lady who went on a rant months ago, she's extremely attractive and very beautiful. So she might make out well. Okay, where am I going with this? Well, I'm just saying that this woman said because of her financial hardship brought on by the black men who got her fired, she's forced to go on a porno type of site, which is OnlyFans. I might be quoted for saying that. Maybe it's not a porno site, but I've heard a lot of adult pornographic activity taking place on OnlyFans. So she's going on it to do something to make money, where it would be that she is posting adult graphic X-rated photos or making butt naked videos for her audience. And, I just wanted to make that known because, like I said, this therapist lady who's sort of cool and crazy just came out and she's back in the media spotlight. And I hope that it works out for her. I hope she makes a lot of money on OnlyFans. And I'm one of the dudes that would not have cared enough to get her fired anyway. Hey, when you deal with crazy women, you got to hear crazy talk anyway. Us guys know that. Well, folks, I'd appreciate it if you would give me those likes, comments, and please share my videos as well. Go down the list and share all of them, which are more than 900. Thank you, and be blessed. And please subscribe to my Detroit Miracle channel.